anything pulling you for another run? Well, that's fair. I feel differently. I have 100%ed this game multiple times. I've speedrunned it, and I completed the Steel Soul mode. Haven't gotten Steel Heart, which is 100% on Steel Soul, because it involves fighting two very difficult battles among, the entire rest of the game as well. Perhaps the DLC will take you back? It might. I don't remember if I've been up here, and I don't remember if there's anything up here I need. So I'm just gonna go. Oh yeah, I don't have auto-collect anymore, so I gotta pick this shit up like some kind of guy who does his own work. Can't imagine not dying on some bosses. Yeah, some of them are hard. That's weird. This game's weird. I'll know as soon as I go up and talk to this guy whether I've talked to him before or not. Ow. Why does the money gotta bounce so far away? It's not conducive to collecting money fast. Is this a way? No, that's not a way. This is the way. Secret. I just got some blue stuff. I'm harder to kill now. It's giving me temporary HP, basically. Go away, you horrible thing. Here's the man. Orm, tiny thing, you climb high. Seek then knowledge of these lands. This ashen place is grave of worm. Once told it came to die. But what is death for that ancient being? More transformation, methinks. This failed kingdom is product of the being spawned from that event. So that giant worm we just went in and got marked as a new king is what the original king of Hallownest came out of. So he's either the child of that giant grub bug monster, or he is the grub bug monster. Hard to say. Shit, you flying disaster. So we're approaching the arena, which I did show off a little bit on stream. I still have to beat, I think, round 3 of that. It's gonna be a delight. No, it's not! Woo! Pretty sure that collecting these rancid eggs is not part of 100%. I hope so. Because I ain't finding them all. It's just not happening. Ow. Now, there was a dream tree around here somewhere. Ow. Fly down here and I'll kill you. There is a dream tree. I'm not sure if I need it to 100% the game, but I would like to minimize any further backtracking beyond what I've already got on my plate, so I'm gonna find it and use it if I can. Hard variants. Yep, we're gonna be doing all them. I find that none of them are super hard if you come up with a proper strategy for beating them, like a charm loadout. But some of them are very hard if you don't have that. Or if you don't have the right strategy or whatever. See, my pro moves are coming back to me at this point. I'm getting hit slightly less. Making the jumps a little easier. I've probably still missed some of these friggin' things though. Yep, I missed some. I'm not sure I care. I don't need to get all of them to 100% the game. I think I will just fucking carry on, rather than waste all of the time on it. Tower of Love. Yeah, so that's a place that I'm gonna have to go. Glass jars. Where have we seen those before? We can't get in there yet because of that locked door, but I do know where the key is. And it's on the list. I'll get it. The first place I need to go is back to frickin' Dirtmouth and get my map updated. I'd forgotten that I skipped some maps. Dirtmouth, please. Yep. Here we go. Do. Map shop. Where are we? Here we are. Oh, Cornifer's gone to sleep. Which means that all of the maps should be right here and ready for me to purchase. I think that they're more expensive if you get them at the shop. Which gives you an incentive to seek him out the first time you reach a new area, which is cool. So I've now bought everything in the map shop. Does this guy have stuff? He probably does. Oh no, I cleaned them out. Alright, well... I think it's time to go back to Deep Nest. It's going to be the next stop because I can get something there that's going to help me out in the rest of the wide world. I should probably use a bench somewhere. I can get to a bench. I'm not gonna die. I've beaten Steel Soul mode, and I'm not gonna just fucking die on non-bosses. Although I have done that before. On Steel Soul mode. So this is like a secret NPC right here. The midwife. Oh, please, please, don't be shy. There are some nasties about here, all right? Not me. I'm a friend to all and happy to serve a traveler so bold as you. Is it information you seek? That I can provide. Yes, oh yes. Hee hee. That village above here, home to a sad creature. Hers is a tale of tragic exchange. Cost her and her people greatly, though I suspect she bore no regret in making it. She's referring to Hera the Beast, one of the 3 dreamers that I killed, who is Hornet's mom. Fun fact, if you beat Hornet in the Kingdom's Edge, which I just did, before you kill Hera the Beast, then Hornet will show up after you kill Hera the Beast and give you some little bits of dialogue and basically say, you killed my mom, like, I get it, but leave me alone for a minute. Which makes sense. Hee hee, yes, I know, you're intrigued. You want to know the tale. Well, I'm sorry, I'd love to tell it, but I haven't eaten in some time. Get the fuck out of my life. Motherfucker. Now I have figured out the trick to beating these guys a little bit easier, which is to use the nail arts, because they do very kindly pause for you. Wow, I'm already super low on health after saying, oh, I'm not gonna fucking die. It's because I got hit by that thing, and I realized why I was getting hit by that thing. It's because I don't have the nail art that I thought I did. Ow. Alright, so it's this little secret area that I didn't actually find any treasure in, which is not ideal. Next there's this zone. Yes, so there's the dream tree here. Right here. Which I can activate and start looking for little red power-ups. I'm still not, still not super concerned about getting all of the geo I need for later things. Because if you're going 100%, you're going to have way more than you'll ever be able to spend. Like, even if you were really bad and dying and losing your money, I have to imagine that getting far enough through the game to be looking at 100% completion, you have to be a certain level of good. Because you have to be able to beat these bosses, and trial and error will only get you so far. Sooner or later you have to get good. So there's a grub up above me, who I'm gonna go and get. Just a minute. Oh, look, it's another of these assholes. That's the easy and expensive way to kill them, right there. Okay, here's that grub. I know you're there, motherfucker. These little bastards are annoying as hell, aren't they? Just pop in out of nowhere, slap you in the butt. That's sexual harassment. Okay. Wait. Oh, secrets. This, I think this is a new secret. I think I didn't know this was here. Oh my god, that's so much easier. Jeez, I love this game. I keep finding secrets! Yoink! That's what I wanted. Whack. Come over here, please. Here's a secret I did know about, but I didn't know about it until I saw a streamer get it. I don't think there's anything in here, in the Weaver's Den, but it is kind of an interesting lore area, because if you pop these guys with your dream nail, they talk about Hera, the Beast, who is the dreamer I killed. There's a rancid egg, which is just appetizing as all hell. You know what? I don't need to fight that guy on the ceiling. I can just do this. And then we talk to these guys and they're like, princess, which is a term, you know, nobody else in the game has been talking about a princess up till this point. And they are referring again to Hornet, who is the daughter of Hera the Beast. Hera the Beast, like, runs this area of Deep Nest. Wow, this is inconvenient, to say the least. Yoink. What's up here? Ow. That guy tricked me. At least that's what I'm going to tell people happened. Okay, there were spikes on that little overhang. Fucking overhang spikes, man. So this is why during the Ori stream when people were like, oh, is this area worse than Deep Nest? I'm like, no. This entire game is not worse than Deep Nest. Fuck Deep Nest. And here I sit, considering myself pretty dang good at Hollow Knight. Having memorized most of this game, still hate Deep Nest. It sucks. Don't want to be here. Don't want to be doing what I'm doing. But it's part of 100%. To get all the stuff, and there's probably stuff up here. Except I think that there's actually not. I'm going the wrong way, and I'm going to hate myself. And I still have not found a bench to sit on. Oh, is this all this is? Fucking mask maker, who gives a shit? Is it mask or face upon the creature? In Hollow Nest, a difficult thing it can be to decipher. A wonderful thing to have a face, not a thing with which we are all blessed. For this kingdom's faceless I shall provide. A mask, a face, does it need one, does it not? To define, to focus, to exist? Secret! Can knock his mask off, then he gets different dialogue. I see another takes mantle of king, then grim responsibility that shall just bestow. No bug has ever laid claim to this hole, even the beasts knew their limits and bound their realm at nest's edge. 'Tis the ancient case that made attempt at such vast rule. Hallow Nest's ruin reflects well those fair attempts. Dang. So he's talking about my fucking king's brand I got. It sees the face beneath, or could it just be another mask? Truth and hallowness is always buried deep. How many layers will it pry through? Yeah, he doesn't do anything useful. He's just a lore dispenser. He's basically saying, oh yeah, I make masks for everybody what don't got's faces. And that will make a little more sense a little bit later. Whee. Ow. There's always one more. Alright. Where am I going? Ooh. So this was probably one of the worst rooms in Deep Nest just because of how big and awful it is. Oh, I don't want to go that way. See you later, dickhead. So somebody had mentioned this during my previous Hollow Knight streams, and then I confirmed it independently. You don't need to complete the Hunter's Journal in order to get 100%. It's like a separate thing. Although it would be pretty cool to get it. But it would just take a bunch of extra time and it not really be worth it. Similar to how I'm not planning on getting the Secret Mushroom Guy ending. It's just kind of a lot of extra work. Doesn't benefit you, strictly speaking. You just get to see some cool shit and get a little extra lore, which is fine. Alright, boss fight. This away. Let's go. That was it. We did it? No, I'm kidding. Hey look, it's a little me. Now you may remember this. We saw this in my previous stream, but I never really followed up on it. Well, I'm following up on it. So take that, past LSN. Strangely, there are no enemies in here. In Deep Nest, of all places, renowned for its 80 bajillion trillion enemies. We got gates closing behind me. Talk to me, my lost brother! Wait a minute, you're not my brother. You're a fucking optional boss fight. Whoop, facing the wrong way. So this is actually my preferred method of beating this boss, is to hide in this corner. Oh, shit. And occasionally hit him with ranged stuff. Well, I am getting a little low on health. I should maybe not be firing so many projectiles, just focus on healing. So you can see, despite everything, like, I am dishing out more damage than I'm taking. This guy is not super hard. But you get an awesome reward for killing him. The awesome reward is you get to smack your own severed head around. Whee! Yeah! Awesome! Oh, also there's a fucking tail ore or whatever. You know, the thing you use to upgrade your weapon. But who cares about that? Whee! Woohoo! Yaha! Wahoo! Pow! Okay, enough of this bullshit.